Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Well, dude, you don't have very impressive ones, so it's not like it's hard. Oh god. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Huh. Des! You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. Dude, most guys are. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Dude, you don't have a chance. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess.
Hello, Sunny.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Yeah, dude, you're the one she needs to look at. Des, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? Yeah, probably not. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Yeah, that's probably accurate. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Des! Since we're here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure. Might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school at the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I saw the word grow and I thought he was going to say perhaps I have the chance to grow some balls, but no. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Gosh, do I have to help this guy write a poem?
Yes, you do. It's time to write a poem.
God.
Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. So you gotta try and pick words that the girl you want to like will like.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright. So as we pick the words, I believe that the little pictures will react to them. So what word, and you're not making sentences, you're just picking words.
Okay.
So what word would you like to pick first?
Well, let's see. Well, I already know what words would get me Yuri.
Oh, yeah?
Intellectual.
Oh, okay.
And existence
Oh.
definitely are high on the list for her. But I'm aiming for Natsuki.
Okay, you want some Natsuki. You like that whole, like, tsundere vibe. Yeah.
So let's see.
So what words do you think Natsuki will like?
Daydream.
Daydream, alright. Natsuki, nope, that was a Sayori word.
Oh. I didn't say the word. Okay, let's see. Ocean. Oh!
You clearly are, like, zoning in on the Sayori. I like that.
Graveyard. I'm going graveyard.
Graveyard. Well, that's a Yuri word. Yuri was the one who liked fantasy worlds and horror books.
Treasure. Oh.
I want to help you out a little bit. You haven't gotten a single about Suki. Like, Suki likes cute things. As much as she says she does.
Precious. Lipstick.
Lipstick, huh?
Yeah. Swimsuit. No. Doki Doki.
Doki Doki?
Yeah. Yes! Candy. Cute. Kiss. Kawaii.
That literally means cute, yeah.
Nibble. Twirl. Flower.
You think like shiny?
Giggle. Kitty. Strawberry. Bouncy. Ribbon. Boop.
Okay, that's your first poem in the books.
Hi again, Des. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Des. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. That's a threat. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Excuse me.
I called that. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys! Des always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Des can become good friends too! Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, birthday, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, a book. Oh. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. No, man, you don't. I mean, let's face it, you did not.
He's into these girls. He's not quite as dejected as you make him out to be.
Well, I think it just works with him.
Okay, yeah. It's your character.
Yeah. He thinks he's being into them, but he's socially awkward. I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. For the knife! Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I'm sorry, my chair squeaks. I told you my chair is squeaky. It needs WD-40. Okay. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! Never said that before in my life. She never puts myself back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. True, dude, true. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean?
Your manga face.
I see. There is a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. Oh god. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Are Fae girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life, dude. If you had, I'd be worried. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic. Yeah, that's probably true. Or it's simply terrible. Might also be true. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was in the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Des. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the, oh no, the first volume of Fae Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. Shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. Features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. So, magical girl. Exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. I think you're supposed to immediately start reading it, dude. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it'll be easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms, scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Probably not long enough. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished reading the series. Yeah, I pinned you on that one. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining, even entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to... Dude, don't ask that! No! No! I don't want to ask that question. Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so?
To be honest, I never actually saw this scene before. You're getting this scene because you picked her words.
Oh.
Yeah. I had a scene with Yuri.
Oh.
Mm.
It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Oh. Natsuki gives me a little shove. It just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. That's the best you could say, man. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this one? It's called Parfait Girls! Well, she bakes, man. Did you... Come on, cupcakes, Parfait Girls, manga, cute, gotcha. Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? Oh no. That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got in this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, it's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? So we've got the cute pose of her. Got it. We'll read on for a few more minutes. I have finished a couple chapters at this point. Yep. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something like you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. Wow. Dude, that's not how you pick up a girl. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Mm. Mm. So... Jeez, that's enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her fingers on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Dude, she expects you to read all of it. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone! Are y'all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry! I just need to make sure we have enough time! Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Why don't you say a foot? Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. Whew. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we get tomorrow! So we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright, then... stand up. I return to where I put myself and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf paper torn from a spiral notebook. That's so accurate. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Yep. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? You know, we're gonna show it to Yuri first.
Over Yuri.
No, you know what? We wrote it for Natsuki. Let's show it to her first.
Think Natsuki?
Yeah.
Okay.